Alright, hey guys, and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about a bunch of bug fixes that could be potentially coming in the next update. Now, this information does come from tweets out on Twitter from Guillaume, who is the hero designer, and Ben Walk, who is the community manager for Battlefront 2. So these are all being worked on currently, and we do know there is some support behind them. So a few of the issues that are being fixed are something that's been in the game for a long time. A lot of them are getting a lot of complaints from players, things that potentially can get you killed or just don't work the way that they should be. So I'm really excited to be talking about these fixes because we do know that there are a lot of bugs in the game currently, and every one that we can get fixed is a tick off the long list of bugs that we currently have. So I'm going to get into it in just a minute, but make sure you guys smash a big thumbs up for the upcoming update. I'm really excited. I think it's going to be quite a good update. There'll be some different things in there. We are getting 2 new skins which were announced last week, which is of course the Ceremony Luke from episode 4 and also the episode 4 appearance for Han Solo. Now I'm really excited for both of these, and what I'm going to do to show your excitement, I'm going to have a poll in the top right corner of the screen. Make sure you guys go over there and vote for which one you're looking forward to most. Personally, I'm looking forward to the Ceremony Luke skin more than the A New Hope Han, but that's just my personal preference. So make sure you guys vote so I know what you guys are looking forward to most. And if you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe for all Battlefront 2 updates in the future, as well as some Jedi Fallen Order content. Anyways, getting into the news and what kind of is being worked on in terms of bug fixes at the moment. The first thing is coming from Guillaume, who is of course the hero designer for Battlefront 2, and it is in terms of a fix for General Grievous spinning around in circles. Now, anyone that's played General Grievous any time since he's launched knows that when you use his thrust surge ability, he does go into like this helicopter animation where he spins around in a circle and then strikes at the end. This is something that, while not game breaking, it can be a little bit frustrating. You tend to lose control of Grievous for a little while and it just doesn't behave the way you want it to. You kind of want it to just go straight in and stab. Although you're kind of hard to hit when you are spinning in a circle, you do lose control of Grievous and he ends up in some random direction with the camera flipping around, so it can be quite difficult to manage. So they are looking at a fix for this, and basically what Guillaume has said is that we've been working hard on getting rid of issues on Grievous. I hope it will show in the October update, raising my bowl to no more spinning, hopefully. I might add hopefully to all my tweets now. So basically what he's saying here is that they've been looking at trying to eliminate that spinning animation from General Grievous to make him work the way he was supposed to with that thrust surge ability. It does say issues for Grievous, so I don't know if they're working on more than one fix for this or if it's just the spin. Potentially the crawling animation where you get stuck in the floor. I have still seen that happen a couple of times during gameplay. Maybe that's something they're working on as well, but nothing is confirmed in terms of that. Right now it's just the spinning issue. The second thing that we're going to talk about in terms of fixes is going to be the fix for Obi-Wan's damage reduction glitch. Now, if anyone doesn't know what this is, it's basically when Obi-Wan is performing all-out push. If it gets interrupted, he gets that 80% damage reduction for a period of time after the ability, and this leads to Obi-Wan being ridiculously overpowered. You'll see this a fair bit in HVV, and I've noticed that a few people know how to trigger this now, so they'll do it on purpose just to get the 80% damage reduction. They kind of abuse it a little bit, and I've had conversations where I've brought this up and kind of said that it needs to be fixed, and it's a good thing now that they're actually getting on top of it. And so Ben, who is the community manager of course, did say that testing for this fix is going well, and so hopefully we should see changes in the next update if everything is ready. If it's not in the next update, I'm assuming it will be in the one following that, but it will definitely be good to get Obi-Wan back to his regular powers, because 80% damage reduction, for anyone that's gone up against it, knows how virtually impossible it is to take out an Obi-Wan that knows how to trigger this glitch. So hopefully it is ready in the next update and we can get back to playing regular heroes versus villains without someone abusing this glitch with Obi-Wan. Moving on, the next fix is going to make all of you Boba Fett mains really happy, because I know it's making me really happy. Recently they did of course nerf the rocket barrage for Boba Fett, where they changed one of his star cards which took away a few of the rockets and also gave it a slower fire rate. Right now his rockets are essentially useless unless you time them absolutely perfectly and hit dead center on them, but they are looking to fix this as well. So Sniper J18 has said out on Twitter to Guillaume, please tell me you're going to fix Boba. He is terrible ever since you nerfed him. And Guillaume responded with yes, not for this coming update, but I hear the feedback. So it's not going to be in this update for this month, but they are working on it. They've heard the feedback, and hopefully moving forward this will get changed. Even if they don't add the rockets back in, as long as the speed comes back, because right now the fire rate of the rocket barrage is very slow, and I'll have some gameplay playing in the background so you guys will probably see that. But if you need to play Boba, right now his rockets are firing extremely slow, and he's firing less than he did pre-patch. So if you guys don't want to play Boba at the moment, I completely understand, but just know that there is a fix coming for him as well. Moving on to the next thing, and that is that force abilities will now work from behind, even if blocking. So as of right now, how it's been working is that if an enemy is blocking as a lightsaber user and you use a force ability on them from behind, behind, they will essentially block it without having to even look at you. So if I'm behind Kylo Ren and I'm playing as Obi-Wan and I try to force push him, it doesn't work and he becomes immune to that force push. So what they're doing now is that if that situation is happening where I'm behind an enemy and I use an ability like force push, you are going to send them flying and it's going to work how it's supposed to be. So Guillaume has tweeted and said abilities that currently stagger a blocking lightsaber hero will be fully blockable as a lightsaber attack is from the front, but abilities coming from behind will not be blockable and will affect the lightsaber hero. He said they've added a lot of placement tactics into their playtests, and hopefully this is going to be a change for the better, because there's nothing more frustrating than playing against an enemy hero, you've almost got him defeated, and you use a force ability when you get behind them and it doesn't work, and then you end up losing the duel or the fight or whatever you need to do. You have to escape, anything like that. That can be really frustrating. So I'm glad that using abilities from behind is now going to be working as well. And last but not least, one more touch on abilities not triggering when staggered. So Guillaume has also tweeted another big thing for the next update. We did a huge pass on abilities not triggering when getting staggered or during a stagger. The button was flashing but nothing happened. Now the abilities will be more responsive and trigger when you want them to. Hope you enjoy it. So to me, if you guys don't really understand this tweet, I had to think about it for a little bit, but the main one that I kind of thought of was with Kylo Ren's Frenzy. Obviously, if you're blocking an enemy lightsaber hero, when you try to trigger Frenzy, it doesn't always work, and you'll see the ability down in the bottom right corner flashing, but it doesn't actually activate. From what Guillaume said, it sounds like this is going to be much more responsive, and it's actually going to work as soon as you press the button, and it's going to activate when you want it to. So another positive change there in terms of bug fixes. So that's going to wrap everything up for this video, guys. I know there was a fair bit to go through, but overall a lot of good fixes coming into this next patch, and some potentially further down the line. So I'm a little bit disappointed the Boba one is not coming in this month's update, but I will definitely be ready when it does, so hopefully that doesn't take too long either. Like I said at the start of the video, thank you guys so much again for all the support lately. I am going to wrap it up here, but I do appreciate every single one of you that does watch the videos. But for now, that's everything. I am going to get out of here. I will see you all in the next one, and may the Force be with you always.
The Sith